Hi. What you doing? Hi. Would you move over here?
Most mornings you'll find Brandon Max making his rounds, checking in on all the animals at the Seattle Humane Society in Bellevue.
What's that? You're getting very sleepy.
Brandon's official title here is PR and social media specialist, but if you're on Instagram or TikTok, you probably know him better as Seattle Humane social media guy.
Port A into slot B. That's what you say. That's what she said. One more time.
I didn't really want to put myself out there as, Brandon Max, so I was like, social media guy works, so self-deprecating humor is really helped me along the way.
A print journalist for more than a decade, Brandon started at Seattle Humane in February of 2020. The timing, right at the beginning of the pandemic, both unfortunate and, at least in terms of social media, ultimately fortuitous.
I was kind of thrust into this role of needing to get a lot of pets adopted while we were kind of working on this new curbside model because people weren't coming into the shelter for about a year. So I kind of got into this role of this kind of POV where I'm playing with the pets and showing them their personalities in that aspect.
Figuring out what content actually worked, well, it was a trial and error process.
We ready?
But eventually, Seattle Humane and Brandon's social media guy persona started to gain a serious following. First on Facebook and Instagram, then TikTok, which is its own thing.
Oh, not tonight, sweetie. You've had Chef every night this week.
But I love Chef.
And I never wanted to get into TikTok. I was like, I'm almost 40, I don't really want to get into TikTok.
You have early onset grumpiness.
But some high schooler was like, you guys should get on TikTok. And that's become a whole other rabbit hole to go down.
Of course, seeing a cute dog or cat is enough to make most folks pause their scrolling. But one of the reasons these posts resonate is Brandon's ability to showcase each animal's personality, often in an entertaining way.
Got his flannel open with his hairy chest, doing some kind of paperback romance novel look going on here. There's a lot of tropes for cats. Like with cats, they can be kind of aloof sometimes. They're always sort of either really affectionate or silently judging you. So I try to use that if I can,
The animals Brandon works with most are those who have been here the longest. Founded back in 1897, Seattle Humane is what's called a managed intake shelter, meaning they make room for animals from disaster relief areas or overcrowded shelters around the country.
Dog coming. Hi, slow down. Slow down. Woo! Oftentimes these are pets who are on a euthanasia list that we're pulling. So they really are getting a second chance at a loving home. Can you lay down? That's the opposite.
And whether someone falls in love with one of these animals thanks to a social media post or a visit to Seattle Humane itself, the day when they do finally get to go to their forever home, well, it is particularly special.
I'm very thankful that we are the kind of organization that can give pets the time and the training and everything that they need until they find the right match. And I think sometimes when I see a pet and I think, why are they not going home? But then they finally do go home and it's such a great placement for them. And I'm just like, okay, I know it's cliche, but they were waiting for this family to find them.
Even when one animal does find its family, there are countless others still waiting. Not just here, but at shelters all over the US. And most don't have someone like Brandon to share their story with the masses.
I love that we have a following all across the country, but if you are touched by anything that we do and you have a shelter that's closer to you, please go check them out. They have so many animals that are waiting for you. Good job. Good job, you're so smart. You're so smart and you have pretty eyes. We're gonna find you somebody.
For Seattle Refined, I'm Brandon Bernstead.